wrestling.
Christian Cage and James Storm take on the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and the War Machine Rhino. And Samoa Joe is going to lay out a shocking challenge concerning his participation in Hard Justice. And on that note, let's send it to the back to Jeremy Borash.
JB, Jeremy Borash here backstage. Jim Cornette has sent me to get Kurt Angle. Kurt!
Go away!
It's JB!
So what?
Kurt? Kurt?
What?
Jim Cornette sent me. It's important.
You tell Cornette he knows where to find me.
No, I don't think that's going to fly. Jim Cornette sent me here to get you to go see him.
Can't you see I'm busy? Hey, were you looking at my package?
No, I wasn't looking at your package.
You were looking at my package. Don't look at my package.
I wasn't looking at your package.
Well, listen, you tell Cornette there's only one star here at TNA, and that's Kurt Angle. So he knows where to find me. And how dare you interrupt the only Olympic gold medalist in TNA history. Now get the heck out of here.
So let me get this straight. You want me to tell Cornette that you're too busy tanning to go see him?
You looked at my package again.
I didn't look at your package.
Would you stop it? You're damn right you tell him in a tanny bed. This is part of my maintenance program. You know how hard it is to be Kurt Angle? This is what I have to do.
All right, I'll tell him.
Thank you.
Hey, real quick. Samoa Joe, this Hard Justice announcement later on tonight, what do you think it is?
Oh, he's gonna turn himself in. What else? He robbed me of the tag team titles. And he's have to pay the price for that. I just want to tell you one thing. Damn, it's great to be Kurt Angle. Get out of here.
Introducing primetime elite skipper, Senshi, and the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Collectively, they are Triple X.
Last Sunday at Victory Road, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, not only won the first ever Ultimate X Gauntlet, but he also masterminded the reuniting of Triple X with his partners Senshi and Elite Skipper. Don, it had been 4 years since Triple X was together, and to show you how successful they were, back in 2003, they were World Tag Team Champions on 3 different occasions.
I remember how they used to own America's Most Wanted, who used to dominate at that time. I mean, this was a team that was so cohesive. And Sunday night at Victory Road, when we saw the 3 of them standing there, Mike, it was just What a flashback. Never saw it coming till the very end. And man, the memories that were involved seeing Triple X standing in that ring.
Opposition on Impact, provided by the team of Raven and Serotonin. It's Raven, Havoc, and Martyr, and what an incredible pay-per-view event this past Sunday, Don, at Victory Road. And how about that Ultimate X Gauntlet?
I'm going to tell you something, people. If you don't get the replay for any other reason, get the replay. Find out what it is. Go to TNAWrestling.com just to see the Ultimate X. When you see 5 or 6 people hanging from that structure trying to bring that X down, it was one of the most unbelievable matches I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, Daniels was incredible. Triple X reuniting. Oh, as we see Martyr come off the top and power the Fallen Angel down to the canvas. Pin attempt for a 2 count. But also, I have to point out the breakout performance, I thought, by Kaz in that Ultimate X Gauntlet. I guess it's not a surprise how much he's really been able to break out of his shell since cutting ties with Raven and Serotonin.
Well, I mean, it's obvious you don't see Kaz out here with Serotonin. It's because he's gone independent, and he did. He brought out the wave of the future. Seeing the flux capacitor again for the first time in 3 years, it reminded you of that great X Division champion that Kaz used to be.
Just handed a note, late breaking news right now from the backstage area concerning ongoing negotiations with a former world champion looking to return to TNA Wrestling. To get this insider info, text to your cell phone now. Text TNA to 76,000, join TNA Mobile, or go to TNAMobile.com to sign up.
What I'm watching right now, Mike, today is just how fluid Triple X is. It's been so long since we've seen them in the ring together. And right now you can see Serotonin taking advantage of that. They've got Senshi trapped in their corners. Raven just killing. I mean, Christopher Daniels in the corner just killing Christopher Daniels with those knees to the head. One shot right after another.
How about Samoa Joe Sunday at Victory Road? Victorious in the first ever match of champions, and we've received word that he will lay out a shocking challenge tonight on Impact concerning his participation upcoming at our Hard Justice pay-per-view. Yes, TNA returns to pay-per-view with Hard Justice on Sunday, August the 12th.
I wonder what he's got to say just watching him walk out with 3 of those gold belts. I mean, it was amazing. What a spin kick by Helix Skipper on Martyr.
Senshi from outside, just begging to get into the battle. And there's the tag, and the Warrior's now legal, and he unloads. First on Havoc, avoids the contact from Martyr. Springs off the middle rope, and he just drilled him with the kick out of nowhere, but he never saw Raven coming.
Wow, but Christopher Daniels comes right in there and brings Raven down, but yes, Senshi with those feet. And there's another example of it. Just when you don't expect it, he can hit you out of nowhere as he catches Raven in the back of the head.
Havoc has got Senshi up on his shoulder. They're going to try and fight it off. Skipper comes in, perfectly placed move right to the midsection. Raven drops down. Skipper, but then the Fallen Angel takes care of Raven.
Now you can see Triple X in the ring right there. They've got Havoc. Oh, and they slam him down, and this is what Triple X does so well. All 3 going to the top.
Check this out. All 3 members from the top. First it's Skipper with a leg drop. Then it's the Fallen Angel with the BME. And then it's the Warriors with the Senshi.
One right after another. 2, 3, attack, attack, and fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the team of Triple X.
What a reunion it was this past Sunday at Victory Road. And what a way to have your first match since reuniting in an incredible victory for Triple X as they tear down the house.
Triple X is back in TNA.
Wait a minute. Here comes Kaz. He's got the kendo stick. We talked about this earlier. Kaz breaking away from Raven and Serotonin. Now, one-on-one with Raven, the man that used to control him. And look at Kaz explode.
He's just going absolutely crazy. Raven, who he's defied for so long, he's got it in his sight. But now Havoc and Martyr, and the numbers game too much. And they're beating on Kaz. 3-on-1. And Kaz tries to get out of the ring, and he does.
Yeah, but look how quickly Kaz is able to scoot up the ramp. Kaz making contact with Raven. Let's send it to the back. JB and Kurt Angle.
Kurt, it's JB again.
Oh my God. What now? Hey, were you looking at my ass?
I wasn't looking at your ass.
You were looking at my ass. I caught you.
Cornette sent me. I wasn't looking at your ass.
What does he want?
He said if you don't go right now, $10,000 out of your check.
$10,000? It's like a suit to me. All right, listen. I'm going to go there. I'm going to see what he wants. I'm going to get down to this. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Where's my suit? Where are my titles? Where's my underwear? Are you wearing my underwear?
No, Kurt, I don't wear underwear.
Oh, I got you. Free baller, huh? Well, you know what? I'm going to find out who's messing with me, and I'm going to mess with them.
Tonight, they're calling it the revenge match. And
Oh, is that what they're calling it, huh? They're calling it the revenge match? Well, let me tell you something, all right? Tonight, live on Impact, the same thing's gonna happen that happened at Victory Road. And that's Christian Cage pinning Chris Harris in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. The revenge match. How many chances is this guy gonna get, huh?
Well, actually, Dustin Rhodes has something to do with that.
Oh, did he? Did he? Well, let me tell you something. I'm the champ. And the champ never asks for anybody's help. But tonight, somebody's got my back anyway. And that's James Storm. And James, you want to say something about Rhino? Go ahead and say it right now.
Man, we get out there, darn all you gave me a look at, man, be pretty good and so on. Sound like baby, go out there.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, it sounds good.
AJ, I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
Oh, Spanish?
What the hell did he say?
Well, he said after you guys match it out and you win, we're going out drinking.
All right, boys, let's go. Let's get her done.
Ridiculous.
And hello once again, everyone, from ringside. It's Mike Tenay, joined by Don West, DW, tonight right here on Impact. The Instant Classic and the Tennessee Cowboy. Now, to me, that makes for a very interesting and a very unique tag team as well.
Going to have to become a very good tag team because they're going to be facing the War Machine Rhino and the Wildcat Chris Harris in a tag with the revenge on their minds. Wait a minute.
Well, we've been interrupted by Brother Ray and Brother Devon as Team 3D has come to the broadcast table.
You keep your mouth shut, because I got something to say. We know damn well that the Steiner brothers ain't here tonight. But we know they're watching, and we know they're listening. You see, last week at Victory Road, Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner ruined our night. They ruined what could have been one of the greatest nights in Team 3D history. They ruined what could have been our greatest night. We could have become the World Heavyweight Champion or the X Division Champion. But most of all, they cost us the TNA World Tag Team titles. We demand that Rick and Scott Steiner show up to the Impact Zone next week. We want to see if Scott Steiner has the nuts to get over his little injury and face us man to man.
Little injury? Scott Steiner nearly lost his life in Puerto Rico. How can you call that a little injury?
If you don't keep your mouth shut, you're going to have a little injury, Tenay.
Come on, guys. Honestly, we would never try anything with you guys. I mean, Security!
I'm going to find my stuff. Whoa. Excuse me. Have you seen my stuff?
What?
What, you never seen a guy in his underwear? Probably not. Don't laugh at my jokes. Here we are. Now this is gonna be fun.
7-time World Heavyweight Champion. Olympic gold medalist. The most dangerous man in professional wrestling today. He is Kurt Angle, and this summer, cold, hard justice will finally be served. TNA Wrestling presents Hard Justice, live Sunday, August 12th on pay-per-view.
Gentlemen, I called a meeting today because somebody crossed Kurt Angle. Somebody stole my suit, my Armani suit, my titles in my underwear. And that's pretty sick. Now, when I look around, I see a lot of opening carders, mid-carders, and main event wannabes. Now, if you're going to steal, stealing's wrong. If you're going to do that, find a different line of work. I see potential truck drivers. I see potential 7-Eleven workers. But what I don't see is my titles, my suit, and my underwear. So I'm asking you, whoever it is, I want my titles back, along with my suit and my underwear, right now. And if I don't get it, there is going to be hell to pay. You understand? Do you understand? What are you smiling at? What are you smiling at? What the hell's wrong with you? What are you smiling at? You want to wipe that smile off your face? You're still smiling, huh? Come here. How about another one?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Christy Hemme from Dallas, Texas, Lance Hoyt.
Mike Tenay, are you all right?
Yeah, Don, I guess I'm not sure what I'm more surprised about. Brother Devon wrapping that big arm around my throat with that vice-like grip, or the fact that Brother Ray could refer to Scott Steiner as having a little injury. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Scott Steiner nearly losing his life in Puerto Rico. And Don, I know you've heard the stories as well. The doctor told him he had just a couple hours to live if he would not have made it to the hospital in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Well, you understand why Team 3 is upset by losing their titles, but to make comments like that was ludicrous. I'm just glad you're okay.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by B.G. James and representing the Voodoo Kid Mafia, Hugh James.
This past Sunday at Victory Road, the Lovebirds, Lance Hoyt and Christy Hemme, had their grand plan go up in smoke when VKM, the Voodoo Kid Mafia, BG, first down the ramp, as well as Kip, introduced the Voodoo Queen, Roxy Laveau, and what the perfect counter that was to Christy Hemme at Victory Road. BG James from VKM joins us in the broadcast position. We were just putting over how you won up Lance Hoyt and Christy Hemme with the introduction of the Voodoo Queen this past Sunday, BG.
Well, I'm going to give you a little history lesson, and I'm going to give it to you real quick because it shouldn't take Kemper too long to beat Big Boy's brains out. You know, Marie Laveau was the original queen of voodoo from New Orleans. If you ain't down with Marie Laveau, you Google it, and you better get down because our guarantee for victory from here on out is right over there in the corner, a direct descendant of Marie Laveau. That's Roxy Laveau. And like I said, there's a little sack of something around her waist, and it guarantees that we will be the team that we were in the past once again and into the future.
I mean, no question, she's a strange creature. Sure was the perfect counter to Christy Hemme as Kip has that great leg extension in connecting with the dropkick on Lance Hoyt, a former associate of VKM, by the way, Lance Hoyt.
Yeah, we took him in, we took him under our wing, and we give him what I like to call the rub in this business.
Oh, quick reversal, and Kip James goes directly into the steel ring post and then just drops and crumbles.
Lance Hoyt is definitely a great athlete. That's why we took him under our wing. So we're not counting him out just yet. Give us about another minute, and then we'll count him out.
No question, Lance Hoyt, a physical force, 6'9" tall, and with the agility to spring off the ropes like that and place that big boot right in the back of Kip James' head.
I tell you what, he's got a big handicap sitting right here. This red-headed bimbo, that's his biggest handicap. What did, who was the guy who lost his hair and lost all his power? I think it was a biblical story or something.
That's right, Samson.
You got him, Samson, and not Big Iron Mike Samson either. I worked with him on the independent circuit in Puerto Rico.
What about Team 3D here earlier tonight, coming down and laying out that challenge to the Steiners?
Yeah, I tell you what, Team 3D is looking for the greatest tag team in professional wrestling history. Well, they're damn sure starting in the wrong place by looking at the Steiners. What they need to do is look at the Voodoo Kin Mafia.
It looks to me like this is a fired-up Kip James. Look at this, Kip in the corner, measuring Lance Hoyt.
This is very personal to both Kip and myself. Lance Hoyt, like I said, we took him in like a brother, and he treated us like trash. So now we're taking the trash out. Just watch it and see.
Gonna go up, powering down to the canvas.
Pancake City! 1, 2, done!
Just like Team 3D will be done, just like the Steiners will be done. The Voodoo Kin Mafia, we were guaranteed victory in the last half of 07 and the whole 08. Look for the new and improved Voodoo Kin Mafia.
Damn, VKM on a roll in TNA.
You're damn right.
Rusty LeBeau right from the seat. Check this out. Christy Hemme just got blocked by the Kipper.
Good mistake. And what was she trying to do?
I don't either.
I told you she was a bimbo. She's trying to touch people. This is a family show. As a matter of fact, Kip knows that they do not allow any man-on-woman violence anymore. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Turn around, bimbo.
Check these gyrations out from the Voodoo Queen.
She's in her trance. She's in her voodoo trance.
Rusty LeBeau's got her on!
We're about to and that's called the bimbo plant right there. Maybe a bimbo tree will come out of that.
I'm standing here with Samoa Joe, and Joe, you have a big announcement tonight. What is this concerning? Can you just give us a hint on what it is?
A hint? Tonight, I step in that ring, and I promise you I'll make the biggest challenge ever made in TNA. And it concerns one person. Unfortunately for you, you have to wait, just like everybody else.
Now, I brought you all here for one reason and one reason only. What, you like that, Pirate Boy? Huh? All right, let's get down to business. Now, don't think for a second that I won't beat up a producer, a director, you look at my ass, a cameraman, a grip, or any other crew member for that matter. Because when you cross Kurt Angle, there's gonna be hell to pay. That's right. Now, I know all you blue-collar workers don't make a lot of money. And I know you can get a lot of money for my titles and my Armani suit. But I'll tell you what, that's stealing, and that is wrong. That is wrong. That's exactly what Samoa Joe did to me at Victory Road. He stole my tag team titles. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn my back, and I'm gonna count to 10. And I want my stuff right here in the middle of the table. Is that understood? I said, is that understood?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Ridiculous. I'm out of here.
9. Excuse me, what? It's ridiculous. Oh, really?
Calm down,
You think it's ridiculous, huh? Here. You want to have a seat? Why don't you have a seat? Here. The meeting's not over. Take a seat. Take a seat. Here. Sit down. Sit down.
Come on.
Now I'm making an example. Anybody else want some? I didn't think so. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a revenge match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1. First, accompanied by Tom Cole. From Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Instant Classic, Christian Cage. And his tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by the Pride of Tennessee, Miss Jackie Moore. From Leapers Fort, Tennessee, Cowboy James Storm.
Sunday at Victory Road, the personal issues between James Storm and Rhino were not settled. They actually escalated. Storm cracked a beer bottle on Rhino's head to win the match, but afterwards, the Tennessee Tennessee Cowboys' lack of compassion was very evident.
I mean, if tying Rhino up and hitting him with a chair wasn't enough, the pride of Tennessee bringing the pony cake, pouring a beer in his mouth, and then taking the pictures and celebrate.
And their opponents, first from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino! And his tag team partner from Fort Wright, Kentucky, Wildcat, Chris Harris.
At Victory Road, Chris Harris looked at his match against Christian Cage as an opportunity to take his career to the next level. But any chance of that, Don, went right down the drain with the surprising reappearance of one Dustin Rhodes. Yeah, you heard me right. Dustin Rhodes is back in TNA. And it's evident right at the opening bell that the Wildcat Chris Harris still has payback in mind for what went down Sunday at Victory Road as he's on the attack. Oh, Christian Cage caught him when he telegraphed the back body drop. But then, after the Fez press, look at Harris with that series of shots. The left hands to the side of the head. Don, we have been told that Samoa Joe, later tonight on this Impact broadcast, is going to lay out a shocking challenge concerning hard justice on August the 12th. And boy, Samoa Joe did it, winning the match of champions at Victory Road. He's the X Division champion, and he has possession of the TNA World Tag Team titles.
It's been interesting watching the reactions all day of Kurt Angle and how he's dealing with this whole situation. Of course, he said that Samoa Joe stole those tag team belts from him, so you know he's going to be interested in what Samoa Joe has to say. Wow, look at the power of the War Machine. 1, 2, no.
The War Machine Rhino. Boy, just taking Christian Cage, tossing him up in the air, but then the Instant Classic immediately turns it around and takes him by the hair, slams him back to the mat, and here we go. Rhino and Storm, head up, and look at the War Machine, and boy, check out the Tennessee Cowboy on his bicycle. Oh, that was, what a trap. What a trap that was when he went around the corner. He just got clotheslined by Cage. After this commercial break, more of James Storm and Christian Cage against Rhino and Chris Harris.
Experience TNA Live.
On Friday, August 3rd, the stars of Total Nonstop Action Wrestling invade the Valair Ballroom in Des Moines, Iowa. On Saturday, August 4th, the Memorial Hall in Kansas City, Kansas. And on Sunday, August 5th, the Cotillion in Wichita, Kansas. See TNA Wrestling live. Log on to TNAWrestling.com for more details.
And welcome back, everyone, to Impact. Continuation of the tag team match involving the rivals. Yes, it's James Storm and Christian Cage against Rhino and Chris Harris. Certainly Storm and Rhino, as well as Cage and Harris, have had their differences. Christian with the pin on Rhino. No, just a 2 count.
I mean, since James Storm goaded Rhino into coming out of the ring and Christian Cage was there waiting on him, it's pretty much been Team Cage and Team Storm. We saw a little bit of a comeback by the War Machine. Oh, look at this. Christian Cage going over there and trying to fire up the Wildcat with Rudy Charles, and now James Storm takes advantage of it while the referee's distracted.
Yeah, look how brave he is. After Rhino's been beaten down by Christian Cage from outside, he just put the boot right in the head of the War Machine. And Don, listen to this, and heads up in the locker room to Brother Ray and Brother Devon. I have just received word from Jim Cornette that both Rick and Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers, will be here next week on Impact to confront Team 3D. I think everybody gets their wish.
Well, better them than us, that's for sure.
Amen.
We were trying to be non-confrontational. But look at right there, as you can see James Storm again. It's amazing the humiliation he's trying to invoke on the War Machine when we saw at Victory Road. And I'm telling you, get the replay, folks. It's unbelievable. Go to TNAWrestling.com to find out when you can see it, because it was one of the best pay-per-views top to bottom you'll ever see. And one of the things that was so disheartening was watching James Storm and Jackie Moore pour that beer from a pony cake, just spewing it in Rhino's mouth and taking the pictures as trophies and just trying to do anything they can to turn Rhino's life into a living hell.
Look at this. Rhino's going to try and turn it around while 2 men were beating him in the corner. He comes off the top with the clothesline. and he takes both Christian and the Tennessee Cowboy down to the mat.
Well, Rhino was so opportunistic, he was waiting for that window. He saw it, and he gets the tag into Chris Harrison. Look at this. Oh, we've seen this here recently. Wildcat Chris Harris and the Cowboy James Storm, and you know it's going to be vicious when these two are in the ring.
The former AMW partners square off, swinging him in with the clothesline. Explosive left arm lariat by the Wildcat. Oh, but he turned right in to the Christian Cage boot. Quick reverse, shot into the corner. Bulldog face plant by Harris.
Oh, you can see there the Wild throwing. Oh, man, he just full Nelson. Slam, 1, 2. Oh, Christian Cage just in time.
Double axe to the back by the Instant Classic. Breaks up the pin attempt by Harris on Storm. Inverted atomic drop for Cage. Here comes Rhino with the running clothesline. Down goes Christian to the arena floor at the impact zone. Spear in the corner. Weakens Storm.
Oh, he just set it right up there for the War Machine, and he gets belly to bellies him right there on the mat. And now, you know he wants to do it. He's setting up for the gore. Will James Storm get up? Look at this. Oh, and then, oh, Christian Cage pulls him out at the last second.
You're right, just as he was going to gore him. Oh, great move there. Shoulder block by Harris. Takes down Cage. Super kick attempt by Storm is blocked by the Wildcat, who takes him up.
Here it goes. Catatonic. Oh, man, he breaks it down on the knee, and the man too. Oh,
come on.
Top Coat pulled him out.
Hey, hey, hey. Dustin Rhodes just ran by the broadcast table. Look out.
He's got a chair.
Steel chair.
Oh, he smacked him right in the back. Right in the back. Again, Dustin Rhodes' target is the Wildcat, and Storm's got the easy pin. Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Cowboy James Storm and the Instant Classic Christian Cage.
You're right, he did it again. Dustin Rhodes returned Sunday at Victory Road, and he cost Chris Harris his match against Christian Cage, and he just did it again here on Impact. And now the War Machine is back on the Tennessee Cowboy. Series of shots on from Jackie Moore in.
Oh, she's coming in dangerous territory because the War Machine wants to inflict pain, and you know he's going to want to do it to her after she brought that spear in at Victory Road, and he's got her. He's got her up high. But watch out from behind. There's the big boot by Tonko.
Wow, what a shot by Tonko to the head of Rhino.
And now you see a few extra kicks right there by James Storm. And look at this. He's pointing. Oh, no. Now Christian Cage is...
Oh, of course, post-match celebration here as James Storm brings the bottles of beer into the ring. Storm and Christian with the... Now, come on.
Oh, no, not pouring it down the mouth again.
Enough of this.
This guy is... Wait a minute. All right.
Lights out in the impact zone, and the Monster Abyss comes walking, striding with purpose, pointing at Christian Cage. Don, we've been waiting to see the Monster Abyss gain revenge on Christian, and all of his coalition.
Well, he came in just in time to save Rhino from getting that beer poured down. And you see Christian Cage backing up the ramp. And wait a minute, look at that behind him. Sting! And he doesn't know it.
No clue.
He's going right into... Oh, he's got a clue now. Oh, man. Wow.
Tosses him in. Now it's an opportunity for Abyss to gain some of that revenge.
He fed him right to Abyss. And look at Abyss. Flings him off the ropes, but look at Christian Cage fail. He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, I wanted to see him hit that black hole slam so bad. Look at this. Over the guardrail. And through the crowd. Anything to get out of Dodge. Abyss in pursuit to the back. JB with Kurt Angle and Jim Cornette.
Kurt, you gotta be as crazy as a rainbow trout in a car wash if you think for 1 second I'm gonna let you out in front of our fans looking like that.
Somebody stole my suit and my title.
If you've got something to say, that's fine, but cover that up. And I want that 10 grand in my office by Monday.
AJ, let's go! AJ, hurry up! Come on! Why are you following me? There's no scoop here. Come on! Where's the car? AJ! Jeez! Where's the car? Where's the car?
Car?
Where did you park the car?
Truck. I've got a truck.
Fine! Where's the truck? Where is it?
Right there.
Well, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Drop the bag. Drop the bag. Let's go. I don't care.
Chip, look. I see what happened out there. let Robert Roode take care of Abyss for you. Let me
No way.
What?
AJ Styles will take care of
Oh, yeah.
Abyss.
Okay, well, what about Sting then, genius?
I'll take care of Sting too.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
You don't tell me what to do. I do.
Guys,
Come on.
Shut up. Guys, listen. Robert, stay here. Find Tom. Go figure something out. AJ, come with me. Let's go.
Look who's riding with Christian.
Let's go. Back to the street corner, Trick. We're out of here. AJ, let's go.
His full name's Bobby. Hey, what do you want to listen to?
Anything but country. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Let me just run there.
Oh, nice.
From early in tonight's Impact broadcast, the TNA World Champion, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, has been in search of both his clothes and his championship belt. You know, this guy's out-of-control ego has caused him to question everyone, from wrestlers to our TV production crew. Hell, he even got physical. He roughed up Shark Boy, and then he beat up one of the cameramen.
I mean, he looked at Shark Boy, wanted to know what he was smiling at. We saw on Victory Road how everybody he asked for help, if they declined, he beat them up. He's just such an egomaniac. Anxious to hear what he's got to say about the whole situation, because right now, other than the World Championship, Samoa Joe has all the gold.
You know, I have a sense of humor. I do think pranks are funny, and this one was pretty funny. I have to admit. You know, stealing my clothes, my titles, and my underwear. That's pretty funny. I've gone through TNA talent, and I've gone through TNA employees and the crew backstage, and ironically, I can't seem to come up with my stuff. So, if anybody was going to steal my titles, my Armani suit, and my underwear, who would be sick enough to steal my underwear? It would have to be one of you idiot fans that would like to go on eBay and sell my damn underwear for $2,000.
That makes sense. Now he's blaming the fans here at the Impact Zone.
$2,000?
If I have to go out there and slap the taste out of your mouth and beat your I'll do it. I'll take all of you on. I want my stuff back.
Sounds like the Samoan submission machine to me. Samoa Joe, the winner this past Sunday at Victory Road in the first ever match of champions. Wait a minute, let me count the belts. We know he's the X Division champion. We know he's the TNA World Tag Team champion. He's got possession of both belts. Looks like an awful lot of gold.
Looks like an Armani suit. Looks like a couple world titles in his hand. I think Kurt's questions are answered.
Calm down. Now, Kurt, rest assured, I'm no thief. You see, Kurt, I came out here for one reason. I came out here to put the past 9 months behind us.
What a 9 months it's been.
Hey, no matter what you guys think, me and Kurt, we fought from pillar to post. We've been bloodied, we've been battered, we've been beaten, we went to war, Kurt. And that's why tonight in this ring, I want to start the next chapter in the saga of Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. And Kurt, like I said, I'm no thief. So I'll tell you what, champ. These belong to you.
Boy, there he is, giving him the belts back. Nice gesture right there by Samoa Joe.
And Kurt, I give those back to you because I want to make a point. Kurt, me and you, we've gone head to head for one simple reason. Because we want to find out who really is the best in the world. And Kurt, judging by all this gold in the ring tonight, it seems like to me you're looking at the two best wrestlers in the world today.
Hard to argue that.
By the way, here's your clothes back, and I didn't steal your underwear. You know damn well you showed up to the building with those on. So I'll tell you what, Kurt. Looking down at these belts and looking at you and knowing what kind of competitor you are, I say we let bygones be bygones. The last 9 months are completely behind me, and I don't care. Because for one reason, for one night only, at Hard Justice, Kurt, this is what I propose to you. Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle one more time.
Yes!
But Kurt, the last time we did this for pride and respect. But Kurt, at Hard Justice, we do it for all the gold.
Oh my gosh! All the gold!
Now, Kurt, I have one simple question. Are you in or are you in?
Well, you've got to be in. All the belts on the line?
Pretty much limits your options, doesn't it? You're either in or you're in.
He's got his hand out. Kurt Angle thinking about it. Oh, man, this would be too much. Every single title on the line at Hard Justice. Kurt Angle, you've got to take that offer.
What's there to think about, Angle? You worried about losing your world's title to Samoa Joe?
Either you're the best or you're not the best. It's that simple, Mike. Yes!
They just closed the deal!
And they're hugging in the middle of the ring. You think you'd see that? Joe raising his hand.
And
what a headbutt! Oh, man!
Joe drilling with the headbutt and then follows up on the attack. Takes Angle, gonna shoot him across. Oh, explosive elbow shot. Look at Joe, drop down to the arena floor, gonna look underneath the six-sided ring.
Grabbing a table from underneath the ring. Oh, he wants to inflict as much damage on Kurt Angle right now. You gotta like the way Joe did that. How many times has Kurt Angle done the same thing to him? Joe knew that Kurt Angle had to accept that handshake. He knew he had to be man enough, and now look at Joe taking to him.
Well, you're right. Kurt Angle went right into the trap. Fell for the trap after that match was proposed by Samoa Joe. And now the table's going to come into play. You're right. He's trying to weaken him. No question about that. Before Hard Justice, when all the belts are on the line.
Not just weaken him, he's also here to humiliate him. And how better to do that? Kurt Angle out there, barely wearing anything. And Joe's got him. Gonna run him into the table, but Kurt Angle picks him up and slams him into the table.
Explosive move by Kurt Angle. Picking up the near 300-pound Samoa Joe. And powering him right through the table. And there it is. He's got the ankle lock.
He's pulling hard on the ankle lock, and you can see Samoa Joe screaming in pain.
August 12th at Hard Justice. Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle. One more time for all the gold.
Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush now.